I agree. Randy Travis, forever and ever, amen. Bob Robbins in the morning, 60 degrees, skies are cloudy, and a darn good chance of some showers and thunderstorms today. Trey Reid from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Bob. How are you, sir?
Are you getting used to these early hours yet?
I'm getting used to it. It may take a little bit longer, but we're getting there.
All right. Well, what's the Game and Fish Commission up to?
Man, we got a pretty big week this week, Bob. We've got a commission meeting Thursday, and this is going to be the meeting where our Wildlife Management Division staff is going to present their proposals for regulations for next hunting season. And as you know, we've discovered chronic wasting disease in our deer and elk up around the Buffalo River, primarily in Newton County. So there's going to be some regulations proposed that will help us kind of tackle that issue. Mm-hmm. And so those are going to come out Thursday. We're going to have a public meeting Thursday night in Jasper, kind of ground zero for that issue. And then next week, this is the main thing, we're going to have a series of 11 public meetings around the state on Tuesday and Wednesday, May 24th and 26th. You can get a complete list at agfc.com, but it'll lay out, tell you exactly where they are, the addresses, locations, and it's going to give our biologists a chance to talk about why they've proposed these regulations and kind of get the public caught up to speed on chronic wasting disease in Arkansas. And then one other thing, next Monday night, the 23rd, we're going to have a statewide public meeting, if you will, on AETN, a call-in show, an hour-long show at 8 o'clock Monday night, talking about this same stuff, the regulations and where we are with chronic wasting disease and how that's going to affect next deer season.
Of course, y'all are going to give your ideas and suggestions, but those meetings also lets the public put some input in on what we think.
You're exactly right, and that's the reason we have these. For years we had public meetings pretty much every year before when we proposed hunting regulations. Because of technology now, social media and the internet and the ability to disseminate information, so quickly and to a big audience, we've gotten to a point where a lot of times those public meetings had more game and fish people representatives there than we did the public. Right. So, but we think because of the issues that are out there with CWD this year that we want to get back to that and just kind of keep the public informed. And it is, like you said, a good time for the public. Everybody will have a chance to speak. They can sign up there, and it's just a good back and forth.
Well, it's a very important time to come and voice your opinion
and
is. Listen to what's going on.
Right, and you get a chance to hear directly from our scientists at Game and Fish, why they're doing some of these things. And now our commission, those 7 guys appointed by the governor, will come back in June and vote on that. So that's why we're doing the public meetings now. The proposals will come out this week. The commission will hear that. We'll hear what the public has to say, and then the commission will come back and either enact or, they may have some different ideas, and they may bring those to the table as well.
So how do they get the addresses or the towns?
Yeah, the list of the towns and the exact locations are at agfc.com, and it'll have them all listed there. But there are the one in Jasper Thursday night, then 11 more next Tuesday and Thursday.
A lot of meetings,
and there's sure to be one close to where you are.
I mean, it seems like that disease has been kept right there.
Yeah, so for the most part, it has. We've had over 80 cases that we've discovered to this point, primarily right there. Most of those are in Newton County, right around the Buffalo River, where we found the first elk from last October's hunt. But there's been a couple of outliers, a couple up in Boone County, one not far from the Missouri line, and then probably the farthest one out's about 45 miles south of that kind of core area where we found it down in Pope County around London. But yes, pretty much we're limited to that, kind of area in north central Arkansas. And I can't reiterate that enough. We get calls all the time, folks. Hey, is it down here in South Arkansas where my deer camp is? A lot of deer camps down in Zone 12 in South Arkansas. But so far, so good down there, and that's why we're going to propose some of these regulations to try to keep it contained and keep it from getting out anywhere else.
A lot of questions, where did it come from? How did they get it? How did they spread it? And all those questions will be answered.
We will answer all those questions. And if you want to get a jump start on any of that stuff, I'd suggest going to our website, agfc.com/CWD. And we've got kind of a general information page there that kind of puts a timeline on everything and some basic questions that everybody has about this. It is a big deal, but it's not going to be the end of deer hunting in Arkansas. I want to reassure people we're having deer season next fall. So we're going to talk about all that at these meetings next week.
Well, Trey, appreciate you coming in and bringing everybody up to date. And all of you folks listening, get out in your areas and go to those meetings and be heard and listen. That's the way we're going to put a stop to this stuff.
That's right, Bob. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, my friend.